I just heard this strange sound. Then I realized I've heard it before, so I could calmly, peacefully fall back to sleep again. Oh shit.
Since time immemorial, gypsies have told stories about the valley of eternal spring, hidden amidst these mountains. In the valley lies a very old castle. In the castle lives a very old count, called the Son of the Devil. You must pay him a tribute with your own blood, but in exchange, you will get eternal youth.
Oh, I must get there before my time runs out.
But there is a catch. To retain your eternal youth, you will have to drink one thing only: other people's blood. Forever.
So I packed my bag and left the sunny plains of Wallachia to get to the other side, to Transylvania, meaning beyond the forests, to search the valley of eternal spring. That is not water, that's liquid ice. This is a pump jack, pumping oil upwards from the well to a storage tank. Wallachia is famous for its oil and natural gas, the latter sometimes creating very weird things. This is natural gas, seeping through the clay and erupting in the atmosphere.
It's very interesting how this river flows. It's like an artery pulsating. Ask me first in Romanian, where are you going? I tell them to Brașov. They are very surprised, and they tell me that it's the first occasion when somebody tries to walk to Brașov and it's impossible, they shouldn't go there, there's no road and there is only bear and wolf. I show them up and tell them that I clearly know where bear and wolf lives, and then they ask, where are you from? I say from Latvia, Lithuania, and then they, instead of discouraging me further, they ask me for my Facebook account and my phone number, so we keep in touch in the future, and I'm free to go. This way your food will be protected from hungry bears at night. So this is my food bag in the morning. In the middle of night I heard a strange noise. Somebody was messing with my food bag. I screamed and then it stopped. I don't know who was it, but from the height it could be none other than a giraffe. Finally I found an animal who was messing with my food bag at night. Sorry, all giraffes, I blamed you for no good reason. So I found some tracks, apparently wolf tracks, because the fingers have been protracted forward compared to more flat dogs' foot. There you can find even some wolf cub walking exactly in the same footprints as wolves do. And there are some roe deer tracks as well. This clearly looks like a giant man-eater Carpathian rabbit. Well, of course you shouldn't blindly follow foresters' advice and let them scare you. All the wolves just try to avoid human contact, and bears, I think they are asleep at this moment. Just look around, there's nothing to eat. Let's not lose energy and just go to sleep. I can prove it to you. Hey bear! Wake up, you weakling! You berry sucker! Your mother is a panda and your father is koala! Come on, let's fight me! Well, I spoke too soon. Apparently there is some Bigfoot animal, looks like a bear, who hasn't fallen asleep yet. I hope it didn't take my words too seriously. Apologies for my previously expressed racist comments. You see, the snow is almost half a knee deep. The speed is approximately 1 km/h. But it's gonna be worse, I assure you. Well, it's been a while since I started following these wolf tracks, and sooner or later, if I am just a tiny little bit faster than this wolf, I will catch up. So we arrived at the crime scene. We see pieces of fur, some blood. We see some animal tracks over there, and maybe even more animal tracks there. Maybe two animals met here, had a fight. We don't know for sure, but we know that something horrible happened here. It might be a murder, a rape, a scam, fraud, theft, robbery, or even tax evasion. Let's find out, let's call the police. Or just as well, it could have been an aftermath of domestic violence. If you are a victim of a domestic violence but cannot talk about in public because your oppressor watches you, just show this gesture in public so everybody around you knows that you need help. If it doesn't stop snowing within 1 hour, I'll be turned into a snowman. Finally, I've found a perfect night shelter. It's pity that it's morning only. Oh, there's somebody walking beside me. How are you?
There was a giant white wall on my way, the Carpathian mountain range. Green and lovely in summer, but in winter it turned into a cold and abandoned no man's land. Hey Shadow, can you imagine there was once spring in these valleys?
No, I can't. It was way too long time ago.
O, karta.
Please, please. Și pâine. Ăștia?
Nu. Mulțumesc.
Foarte bine. Bun.
Romania țuică. Foarte bine.
Bun.
So I just met a new Romanian friend who invited me to sit at his fire and offered me some food. But just when he wanted to offer me some meat, I refused, and instead he offered me Romanian national drink, țuică. Looked like a water. He even put it on the fireplace and boiled, but added even some pepper. Sounds like a tea. No, it's a very hard liquor. And then he gave me instructions how to reach my destination, and he also gave me some food, but at the same time he warned that bears are not asleep yet. Oh, there. Signaling. The snow is knee deep. I'm moving very slowly, maybe 1, maximum 2 kilometers per hour. You see, Forrester cleared the path for me and told me that recently a man has been eaten by wolves and a woman has been eaten by bear because she walked in front of bear's cubs without making a noise, so I'll have to make a noise. And wolves are dangerous at night, and none of them are sleeping at this moment. And the man recommends to carry a machete with me, but my strategy will be just to make an annoying noise, so nobody wants to eat me. The Forrester just returned back from the slope because there was too much snow even for his Caterpillar snowmobile, but it's gonna be okay for my feet. It's pure ice. I forgot to put my shoes inside my sleeping bag, and now in the morning they are totally frozen, and I fought almost 1 hour to get them on. So yeah. So I kept it for a while in my sleeping bag and they thawed a bit. Another mistake, not leaving the bottle inside the sleeping bag. So now it's totally frozen, I cannot drink anything. And it's just a useless weight to carry. So hello friend. I concluded that this hat is made of wolf's fur because all the dogs in the village either hated me or got scared of me. I hired my first personal wolf. Come here. Even wolves are scared of me. A Romanian farmer told his own experience but he saw with his own eyes that late at night 3 wolves came out of the forest and approached his 3 shepherd dogs and started playing with them and lured one of them in the forest. Then they killed it and ate. And so 1-0 wolves versus dogs. So look behind me. Do you see anyone following me? Not a single wolf? That's good, because every couple of minutes I should take a look back and see if those predators are not following me. That's typical for them to stalk their prey before having a meal. Ah! Meanwhile, you should also watch out what's going on in front of you. If you accidentally startle and scare a bear, this otherwise peaceful animal might become very protective and aggressive. So, you know the proverb, running from a wolf, don't run across a bear. Below 1200 meters the path is very icy, so I recommend to wear some kind of crampons. You have an option B, climb higher up and then you will have snow till your knees. Every day I try to collect at least 3 pieces of garbage. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I admit it's a bit of cheating, but I will try to find some bigger stuff so I can be proud of myself. Oh my god, all along I've been walking on a frozen river covered with snow and didn't realize it. Let's find a proper trail before I break in. Oh! A good alternative for a morning coffee. When you see damaged tree bark in the forest, you know who is to blame. It's probably the deer who had very itchy antlers and it came here and was trying to scratch. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Then I realized, I've heard it before, it's a bear riding a roe deer. So I could calmly, peacefully fall back, sleep again. And this is my breakfast, a bit frozen, but hot inside, because it is very chilly. I mean, not chili, but containing chili pepper.
How could I be so terrified of you when you came at night? Now I know. I wasn't terrified of you, but of the unknown.
In the past there was a road and now it's a river. Let's see if we can get through it. Oh, it continues all the way. No, this river or a road, as you wish, goes forever, so I'll have to cross it.
Could it be that this is the valley of eternal spring the gypsies were telling about? Shepherds keep donkeys to protect their flocks from wolves. Donkeys naturally hate canines and instantly attack as soon as they notice any. Donkeys will bite and kick and possibly even kill the predator.
Auzi, GPS?
Mulțumesc!
Să trăiți, să fiți sănătoși.
Foarte bine!
Auzi, stai un pic, ia un băț, să nu fie câini, ia ceva, ia un băț.
Mulțumesc! So I met a farmer who is stacking hay in his shed, and he got very interested in my hike, so he gave me some supplies in form of apples, and they taste really damn good.
Tu mi-ai rupt inima în două, dai, drai, drai, dram. Tu mi-ai rupt-o, tu mi-o coasă, cu fir roșu de mătasă, dai, diram, dai, drai, diram, dai, drai, drai, dram.
Hey, Kobe, stop! Those kids were throwing rocks at me. So, last few kilometers before my destination, I decided to try hitchhiking, and in just a few minutes, a Romanian guy, stopped. His name was Bebe, but it might be as well his mafia nickname because he was all over covered in tattoos. So I didn't bother him too much. He didn't speak English anyway, although I told everything I knew in Romanian, and then we parted, and now I'm in the beautiful city of Brașov. Look how amazing it is. From distance I thought those are humans. Up and close up, indeed they are humans. Thousands and thousands of them lying in the ground. So here we are at the Saxon fortress of the 14th century. It has all been put to restoration. But maybe after a year it will open in all its splendor.
So you are saying that you came here after hearing Egyptian fairy tale to search the immortal Kant? Nobody lives in this castle. It's empty. And you are such a fool. There is no secret of eternal youth. Nothing is eternal. Even the universe isn't. Second law of thermodynamics points its arrow in one direction only. Forward and never back. These cups are sweet and cuddly this winter, but next year they will grow large, ambitious predators, join a pack of wolves, and would rip you apart if you happen to cross their path. You will travel back home where you started, but the starting point has already changed, and you are a different you now.
Now, can you guess which carnivore just attacked me? You can tell by the tooth marks. So, it wasn't me, myself, it wasn't a bear, it wasn't a cat, not a lynx, not a wolf, but something similar to wolf. There were actually 3 shepherd dogs. When I was passing by their pasture, or rather a crop field, all 3 of them attacked me, and one of them bit me until the shepherd called the attack off, and I was saved. Luckily I had 3 pairs of pants, and this was hard, it hurt, but not nearly as much as this crazy bitch Masha. It still hurts. But I still haven't got the slightest clue which animal made these 2 tooth marks here, which appeared this morning. Could it be some Romanian variety of mosquitoes, just slightly bigger, maybe with bigger teeth, maybe sucks more blood? What do you think?